Dodger fans at a Los Angeles bar had their hopes fade as the Astros took control of Game 7 of the World Series on Wednesday. David McNew, Getty Images. Good morning. Want to get California today by email? Here's the sign-up. Jubilation turned to anguish in Dodger Nation. After forcing a Game 7 against the Houston Astros on Tuesday, the Dodgers fell behind early in the winner-take-all contest at Dodger Stadium Wednesday night. Houston erupted with 5 runs in the first 2 innings against pitcher Yu Darvish and never looked back. The Astros won 51. It was the first World Series championship in the Houston franchise's 56 years, a sweet victory for a city battered by Hurricane Harvey in August. For the Dodgers, who haven't won a series since 1988, it was a painful loss, but they have won the World Series 5 times in Los Angeles, and with a group of very talented young players, they will have more chances, wrote the Times' David Waldstein. It was Houston's turn. Yu Darvish's atrocious start gave Dodgers no chance. Opinion. Los Angeles Times. Bill Plaschke. It was so quick. It was so brutal. It was blue hell on earth. Opinion. Los Angeles Times. Last time 2 100-win teams played in a World Series Game 7. St. Louis Cardinals vs. Philadelphia Athletics, 1931. The New York Times interviewed after the game on television. The Astros' Carlos Correa produced a ring from his back pocket and turned to his girlfriend. The New York Times' Yuli Gurriel, the Astros' first baseman, tipped his cap to Yu Darvish, after Gurriel was criticized for making a racist gesture about Darvish. Los Angeles Times. Yu Darvish reacted after giving up a 2-run home run in the second inning. Matt Slocum, Associated Press. The Dodgers' Yasiel Puig reacted after lining out in the 5th inning on Wednesday. Ezra Shaw, Getty Images. Dodgers players ed as the Astros celebrated their victory. Alex Gallardo, Associated Press. Alex Bregman fell to his knees after the Houston Astros got the final out against the Los Angeles Dodgers to win the World Series. Eugene Garcia, European Press Photo Agency. The Astros celebrated with pitcher Charlie Morton after clinching the World Series title. Matt Slocum, Associated Press. California Online. Please note we regularly highlight articles on news sites that have limited access for non-subscribers. Brett Ratner at a party for the 89th Academy Awards in February. Several actresses have come forward with UAL misconduct allegations against him. Danny Malosho. Reuters. Brett Ratner became the latest prominent Hollywood figure to be accused of UAL misconduct. 6 women described encounters that ranged from lewd comments to assault. The New York Times. Kevin De Leon, the leader of the state Senate, apparently distorted Senator Dianne Feinstein's environmental record in a fundraising email. Los Angeles Times. Rising temperatures are sucking water out of the Colorado River, the source of 1/3 of Southern California's drinking water. KPCC work was done on one of the sidewalls of the main spillway at Lake Oroville last month. Rich Pedroncelli, Associated Press. 8 months after the crisis at Lake Oroville forced nearly 190,000 residents to flee, officials said its damaged spillway has been fixed just in time for the rainy season. Sacramento. Sacramento is more vulnerable to catastrophic flooding than any other major city in the country except New Orleans. Models show a levee failure could submerge parts of the metropolis under 20 feet of water. The Washington Post. Officials said sewage from the coast of Tijuana flowed up to San Diego, severely sickening beachgoers. San Diego Union Tribune. A California couple and their 2 daughters went missing Sunday when pirates attacked their boat in the Amazon River. Now they've been found alive, officials said. The Associated Press. Doug Shaker. Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook and Microsoft are the dominant forces of the world. Maybe that's not so bad, writes Fahad Manjo. The New York Times. A Bernie Sanders superhero promoting gay rights was among the Facebook ads made public at a House Intelligence Committee hearing. The New York Times. A marionette theater, a glass-walled chapel and the best fish taco you've ever had. Here's your California bucket list. Los Angeles Times. Here's an idea, maybe LA would be better off without Hollywood. Opinion. LA Weekly. Greta Gerwig on the set of Lady Bird, with the cinematographer Sam Levy. Marie Wallacea, 24, in her directorial debut, the Sacramento actor and writer Greta Gerwig has created a character rarely seen on screen, a young girl who loves herself. The New York Times photographs an intimate look at the Bay Area suburbs in the 1970s timeline, and finally, a no-smoking sign in Santa Monica, Almedith. New York Times. When Gov. Jerry Brown vetoed a bill last month that would have banned smoking at state parks and beaches, he made an appeal to tolerance. If not the beach, then where, he asked, adding, "There must be some limit to the coercive power of government." Tell that to more than 60 California municipalities, according to the latest count by the American Non-Smokers' Rights Foundation, that have already banned smoking at beaches. Another 200 or so have banned smoking in parks. Santa Barbara's ordinance went into effect in September, banishing outdoor smoking from everywhere but bar patios, a golf course and a few other places. "I think especially in California, sentiments have changed," said Helen Schneider, the city's mayor. "This is becoming the norm." Supporters of outdoor smoking bans cite the scourge of discarded cigarette butts and the rights of non-smokers to breathe clean air. Opponents call the rules draconian, driven less by science than prejudice against undesirable behavior. If Santa Barbara smokers feel persecuted, they might take some solace that the city didn't go even further. Laguna Beach has one of the toughest anti-smoking laws of any city. As of June, smokers can light up in only 2 places: private homes and cars. California Today goes live at 6 a.m. Pacific Time weekdays. Tell us what you want to see Saturday at nighttimes.com. The California Today columnist, Mike McFate, is a third-generation Californian, born outside Sacramento and raised in San Juan Capistrano. He lives in Los Osos. Follow him on Twitter. California Today is edited by Julie Bloom, who grew up in Los Angeles and graduated from UC Berkeley.